Hey, it's me. I've been crying, I've been upset. Um, a lot has been going on. I'm still struggling with a lot of things. But on top of struggling with the world, I'm struggling with my own personal stuff. And I'm not going to make this video long. What I have to say is just pretty short. About a year and a half ago, when my life started to fall apart, I reached out. I reached out to my family. I reached out to my friends. I even reached out to doctors, nurses, anybody that, and when I reached out, I reached out with words like, no, I'm not doing good. No, I'm really stressed. Because people would ask me, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I haven't been okay. So I never changed my wording. I let people know I was not okay. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I was not okay. You would think that family and friends that come to you, ask for your guidance, ask for your help. People, family, friends who know that they could depend on you when they needed you, even if it was just to come sit on your couch and vent for 2 hours because your husband or your girlfriend or your job or whatever was giving you grief. So you just wanted somebody to talk to. I was here. I'd always been here. I would get up and help some way, somehow. But every time I realized I was doing a lot of help, and I wasn't asking for much help in return. I never asked for help. Why I didn't ask for help? Because nobody ever helped me. Nobody offers to help me. My own family, my friends. The minute I started asking for help, they just yeeted the other direction. But while they're yeeting the other direction, they're still coming here, needing to talk, needing favors, needing me to get up and needing me to go. They need me. But I need you. I need you to do this for me. I don't have anybody else to ask. I need you to do this for me. I need you to watch my kids. I need you to help me clean. I need you to help pay my bill. I need you. I need you. So what I do? I helped. What else can I do? They're my friends. They're my family. Friends are a little different than my family. But when my family comes to me needing help, I do everything I can within my power to help. So I am. I don't ask for help because when you're asking me, are you okay? And I tell you no, and you kind of overlook it and just continue on telling me about how your day is, well, I'm not going to ask for anything. You're not picking up on it. So, for a while, I've been dealing with this. Well, come to blows the other day, and I just broke down. I found out that my best friend has a disease that'll kill her. It's operable, but even if she gets operated on, she may not come back the same, because messing with somebody's brain is a very tricky thing to do. Her mom just died, like, 2 days before, well, sorry, a week before her mom, 2 days after she buried her mom, she found out she had this. I've lost my home, and in a very messed up way. And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. You know, betrayal hurts deep. It really is. And when you trust people and they betray you, it's something that takes a little bit to chew on, you know? Because part of you just wants to hate them, and the other part just wants to feel like a failure because, again, you trusted somebody. You know, they always tell you to trust, but trust, I don't know. To me and my kids, my family just got screwed up because people know I'm not going to play dirty. So they know it's okay to step all over me. So when I find out that my sister, she feels like a sister to me, my best friend, has this situation going on with her, who do I call? I call my brother, my younger brother. Someone I thought would have my back. Someone who would, he lives a couple hours away from me, but I thought he'd be there, and I really needed him here. So I called him and asked if he had vacation and if he would come here, because I needed him. I just needed my brother. Oh, he's there for me. Yeah, he's just not here for me. He's just got to be there for me because, well, I was like, I have not asked of anything or asked anything of you in 40 fucking years. And you're telling me that the one time I actually call and ask for you to be here, I ask you for help. You know, everybody keeps saying, all you gotta do is ask. All you have to do is pick up a phone and call. We'll be right there. We'll help you through it. No. What they actually mean is you can call anytime you want and they have no problem talking to you. But if you have to go deeper than a kiddie level or a kiddie pool level and actually, you know, talk about some real shit, everybody wants to just yeet. They just don't. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to feel it. The fact that I'm losing everything and my life is just one bad karmic screw to me after another. And the messed up thing is I don't deserve it. I don't deserve any of this. I've been good to every single one of these people. And I'm starting to learn that no matter how good you are to people, whenever you become inconvenient or too much or you're just creating drama, I'm not creating drama. I'm not trying to create drama. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to get through this the best I can. And I've been doing a shitty job of it because I'm having to do it by myself. But then I reach out and ask for help. And again, I'm still by myself because there's still nobody here. Why? Because they want to blame me. Because you need to step up and you need to do and you need. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, I'm glad you know what I need. I'm glad you fucking know what I need. And I'm so fucking appreciative that you feel comfortable enough telling me what I need over a fucking phone. Without actually understanding, without actually talking to me, without actually being here. You know? You can't understand the situation half-ass and then just... So, again, I have to learn how to pick myself up. And, again, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're always in it for themselves, or they're just in it just to say they're there, but really they're not. Because I've put a lot of people to the test here lately. A lot of people that I've helped out quite a bit. And never asked for anything in return. I've always just given, I've always just been there for them. Because I thought that one day there would come a time when I would be at my lowest point and that I would actually need help and that I would actually need to ask. And when I started asking, I wanted people to understand that when I ask, I mean it. That I'm being serious. Because I don't ask for help. I've never asked for help. And that's been one of the biggest complaints about me is the fact that you just never ask for help. This is why. This is why I never asked. Because the one time I ask, the one mother freaking time I ask for help, I get more excuses, more gaslighting, more just bullshit thrown at me. Because somehow this is my fault. Somehow I'm just not putting myself out there enough. I'm not getting around my family enough. Apparently I'm the one that's just not doing enough. Because, me being here and me helping and me just trying, apparently everything I've done or have tried and have accomplished or at least attempted, I guess none of that shit matters anymore. And when your own brother, when your own fucking flesh and blood, who's literally has judged you your whole life and has made you feel like an outcast, but then sitting here in the same breath saying, oh no, you're wrong, you shouldn't feel that way, you're not an outcast, you're not treated no different. Yeah, I see that now. I see how I'm so not treated different. I see how I'm the one that's supposed to stand in the sidelines in the dark, just being there helping out people that need help, but yet when I need and when I'm tired of this shit and when I'm actually ready and needing my family to step up and help me for once in my life, they're gone. Either be gone or just don't need us. And just be there when we do need you. Because if you're not, that's fine, but we're just going to judge you for it. Because if you can't help, because, well, we know you can somehow. In the last 2 months, I've had more family and people I thought as friends do some very shitty things to me. Unwarranted. I don't deserve any of it, and I know I don't. Because I did the best I could by everybody to the best of my ability, and there were times I had to say no and that I couldn't help because I had my own family that I had to take care of. But if I couldn't help your way, I still tried to help my way. But, sometimes that's not even enough. Sometimes they expect you to help their way, which means if they want money, you have to give them money. If they need something, it's, I can't help that way. How else can I help you? Oh, well, you just don't want, no, it's not that I don't want to help. I just can't help you this way. What other way can I help you? If there's no other way that I can help you, that's not my fault. But I can only do so much. I'm not Wonder Woman. I do not have money coming out my fucking ass. I'm broke because I've done pretty much helped everybody else to the point I'm homeless. And I don't see people running to my rescue. I don't see my family stepping up and helping me. And that's fine. I already knew this. I guess just being faced with it. Because I've never actually put it to the test. Because I never needed them enough to ask them for help. But I kind of knew this was going to happen. So I'm not surprised. But it still does hurt. because people are starting to show their true sides. And it's not just one or two people. It's amazing how many people around me just decided to say, screw you. I get it. They're not required to help me. They're not required to do anything. And that's fine. I'll do it on my own. Somehow. I always have. Always will. It's been my cross I've had to carry my whole life. So, only difference is this time I'm just older and more tired. And I'm just tired. I mean, that's I just don't have the spunk and I'm just tired anymore. But anyway, I'm all love and light, people. And these people, family, friends, I don't care. They've got me down right at the moment. I'm crying. I'm upset. But they've not destroyed me yet. And this isn't. They're not going to start now. I'll cry it out. I might even punch a wall or two, get it out. No, I won't punch a wall. I'm not a violent person. Their behavior's not going to change who I am. I'm still going to be me. And people can either accept it or not. I'm a good person. And I have absolutely nothing around me other than things I love and care about. That's it. If I don't need it, if it doesn't make my heart happy, then I don't need it. And what makes my heart happy is my family, my fur babies, my kids. If you don't want to be in this love bubble with me, where family means something, where family actually means unconditional love, if my child walked through my door and she needed something, I didn't give a damn if it's the last fucking thing I had to give. I'd give it to her. Because that's just how it is. If my worst enemy walked through my door and needed a pair of shoes, I'd give him some fucking shoes. I don't have to like them, and I don't have to trust them, but I'd fucking help them. Why? Because that's the Christian way. And all my family. Oh, we're so Christian. Yeah. I'm Christian. Y'all are just fake as fuck. And excuse my language. And y'all's fakeness is just coming out. Because me, who has nothing, who's had broken marriages, who's had to scrape and climb her way from one bad, just this world just trying to knock me down every step of the way. I've had to fight my whole life, tooth and nail, just to have anything. And they've had marriages that have lasted, homes, they've had more stable lives. They look bad on me because I'm not so stable. But at the end of the day, I'm the one who was there when you needed. I'm the unstable one, but yet, let's call Wanda. She might can help. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's that. I've been looked down on my whole life because of who I am. I didn't get a good start in this world to begin with. So it took a long time for me to figure out who I was and what kind of person I wanted to be and what kind of person I wanted to show my kids, I'm the one that struggles and has to deal with the most craziest shit life can freaking throw at somebody. And I'm still going. And I'm still, like, I got my faith in God. I know that He's going to take me wherever He wants me to go. And I'm going to get there by having integrity and faith and compassion. No matter how upset it makes me that other people are complete assholes. I will not do that. And that might make me a sap, but I'm not a sap. I'm not nowhere near a sap. I'm very stubborn, and I do have an attitude, and I do have a temper, but it takes a lot to get me upset, and it takes a lot to get me mad, and it would have to be really something really, 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 really important for me to lose my cool, because I'm not just going to get mad over something stupid, because I just look at you and tell you you're just being stupid. Some things just ain't worth fighting over. Some things just ain't worth worrying about. Some things are. And I reserve my anger for those few things that are worth me having anger over. Because if I'm angry, then that means there's some sort of betrayal or injustice or something going on that I'm just not going to stand by and watch. Then people really don't like me. You see, as long as Wanda is the calm, collect, chill Wanda, everybody loves her. Because, well, I'm just so chill, and I'm just so good to talk to, and I'm just so many things. But when they get the other side of me, the mother side, listen here, you need my help, I will help you, but you are not disrespecting me, and you're not going to sit here and tell me how bad or what my problems are, because, no, you're not going to try to tear me down to make you feel better. Ain't fucking happening. I'm confident in who the fuck I am. I know who I am, and I know where my faith is. I know where my foundation lies. And you can either step on this foundation with me, or you can get stepping on and build your sand foundation somewhere else. Don't care. But what does break my heart is the fact that there's people out there like me who are struggling so bad, who don't have anything, who can't get help. I can't get unemployment. I can't get help. I mean, and I'm a white woman, and I can't get help. And my own brother wanted to throw me in a loony bin because, oh my gosh, you are crying and you're just not making any sense and you're just losing your mind. Well, of course I'm losing my damn mind. I'm losing my damn mind because my whole world's falling the hell apart. I have bills to pay. I have issues with kids. I've got people around me sick constantly. There's people who can't afford food. Then you got businesses around here that are just throwing shit away that people around here could possibly use. You see fires on one end of the world. You got floods and fires on the other end. You got wars going on. You got people shooting people. You got people being hateful to people. You got doctors and nurses who just don't give a shit anymore. And personally, I've been to the doctor I don't know how many times, and they've just pretty much pushed me to the side. They don't really give a shit. So not only do I have mental shit going on, financial stuff going on, emotional stuff going on, my faith is getting shaken, or not getting shaken, but my faith is being pushed because of all the stuff that's going on. I got family that are supposed to be standing beside me to help me through this, just dropping like flies because they just don't want to deal with the fact that shit's going on. But yet, I'm the one that needs to go into a mental hospital. No. If y'all can't see this world, and if y'all are playing like everything's all honky-dory, then that's fine. But don't try to make me like I'm crazy. I see the world burning. I see the hate in the crap that's getting pushed. Don't come at me like I'm crazy, because I ain't fucking crazy. So see, I started this upset about my family and ended up, now I'm just getting mad. Well, this isn't mad, but just frustrated. I'm just getting frustrated. Oh, yeah, and I'm sick. And no, I don't have COVID. And again, you can't tell people this because, oh my God, you have COVID or you're going to get COVID at all. No, I don't have COVID. I have bronchitis because I smoke. Because, and yes, I know. Well, if you quit smoking, well, at least I think I have bronchitis. I know for a fact I don't have COVID. I have the flu, I have bronchitis, I have something, and it's probably because I smoke, because I'm not stupid. I know smoking's bad for me. I should stop it. I know what you're going to say. Well, if you know this, why don't you stop? Well, you know what? I don't stop because I have anxiety issues in smoking. It's just one of those habits that I picked up to help me calm down when I'm stressed. Now that weed is legal, you know, I've been going back and forth with the whole smoking weed thing, but everybody judges you like you're a damn druggie if you smoke weed because, heaven forbid. You know, if people don't start sticking together and rising up and helping people, people like me who does everything in their power to be a good person, to live right, to help people. Now, don't get me wrong, I make mistakes. I've made so many mistakes in my life that, you know, and I will admit, and I have held myself accountable to every damn mistake. Why? Because that was the only way that I was going to learn how to regrow. I'm sorry about that. I had to pause. I got into a coughing fit. Ugh, this coughing's driving me nuts. But people like me who are trying our best, who have every opportunity to mess people up. I mean, people talk to me because they know I'm going to protect their confidence, regardless of who it is or what it's about. Even if it's about my own kids, their friends will come to me and talk to me, ask me, well, how can I explain this without hurting them or whatever the situation may be. And I've always kept their confidences because sometimes people just need to talk to people. And I always tell my kids, I love you. But if somebody else is coming to me asking a question, I'm not going to just take your side. I'm not. Because you might be wrong. I don't know. She's coming at me, or they're coming at me from their own perspective, so I'm looking at it through how they feel, not through how you feel. Because if you have a question, you are more than welcome to ask me, and I'll give you my perception through your view. And because people know I'm not going to be spreading stuff, people feel comfortable talking to me. You know, I pick with my kids and my friends and tell them I feel like that old lady out in the woods, like the old witch out in the cottage that people bring vegetables to because they need some damn potion to give their husband or whatever, you know. But instead of giving potions, I'm like giving advice or something, or just giving them tea and letting them chill for 30 minutes until they have to go back to deal. My home has always been like a neutral space for people. I want my space to be neutral for whoever walks in my door. Because my expectations and my rules are simple. I don't care if y'all are enemies outside my door, but the minute you walk in my house, you better be best friends. Or you're both leaving. Because if you can't act like an adult in my house, it's not going to be one or the other getting kicked out. I don't care who you are. You're both going. Because I ain't having that shit in my house. Well, I'm about to not have a house anymore, so that's not going to be an issue, but it's stuff like this that causes people like me to shut down and to stop trying and just to stop being there for people, because we can only take so much before our bodies shut down and our minds shut down and we're just like, just leave me alone. This is why people like us get like this. Where we feel like our brains are about to just split into two personalities because we have so much coming at us, but we don't have nowhere near, the help coming back, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, because I'm drained. And I've told everybody around me, and this is what I don't understand. I've told everybody around me, I am drained. I am tired. All I seem to be able to do right now is just cry, because if somebody walks through my door right now needing me, I would put my game face on, I'd get up, I'd listen to what they'd say, and I would help them. I'd put my own shit behind, and I'd help them. And then they would see, you're upset, or that I'm upset, and they'd ask me, what's wrong? Just not doing good. I've just got all these things. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, well, guess what so-and-so did to me? Or, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm looking at them like, that's it? That's all I get. Okay. Well, let's continue your world and what's going on in your world, and how can I help you today in your world? And then they leave, and I'm still sitting here like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. My behavior has even changed. On purpose. Just to watch. Just to see. Just to make sure I'm not being paranoid. No, nobody cares. They seriously just don't give a fuck. Sorry about my language. They just don't. But that's okay. I care enough for me to not give a shit about what they think or what they say. And I also care about me enough to know that I'm not going to change who I am, but I will rise above it despite them. And they might not see it, and they might not look at it like that, but I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I might not have a shit ton of money. I might not have a marriage that's lasted 20 years, or had a job, same job for 20 years. But I have kids that love me. I have me. Even if I can't